welcome back to the Cannon Park Health and Wellness Center. My name is Jeff Delancey. With me today I have Pat Perrine. Today our fitness technique we're going to be going over is the proper deadlifting form. Now a lot of people are scared of deadlifting because they think this is a major easy way to cause back injuries. We're going to show you the proper form to do that so you do not have injury issues. There's a lot of different variations of deadlift, so we're kind of going to go over some of the basics for each of them. We have our basic barbell. This is what a lot of people do when they have access to the gym. So when you guys are able to come back and see us, if you have any questions, we can show you how to do it. So Pat, go ahead and adjust the bar here for our deadlift. We are going to have our feet right at shoulder width apart. We're going to grab the bar on the outsides of our legs. We want to have the bar directly over the middle of our foot. We don't want to have it too far out. When people injure their back in a deadlift, the weight gets too far out in front and then they're lifting with all back. They're disengaging the thighs and the glutes. All right, so go ahead and grab that bar and show me one here. As you can see, he has a great flat back all the way across. He is not rounded at the shoulders at all. His shoulders are actually kind of rolled back and then locked into place to where he's standing up. You'll also see that he is not driving his elbows first. His arms are straight the entire time. That way his upper body is not really trying to pull the weight at all. It is all in the posterior chain, which is the thighs, the butt, and the lower back. All right, so that is a normal deadlift, a regular deadlift. Another variation of that is a sumo deadlift. So for the sumos, we want to go wider than shoulder width. We want to point our toes at a 45-degree angle, and we're going to grab the bar in between our legs. All right, there's a couple different grips that you can use. You can offset your hands or have them both either way. It's really just more whatever's comfortable for you. So again, he's going to have that same great form with the weight over top of the middle of his foot with a good flat back, and he's just going to stand straight up. Now you'll see when he gets to the top, he's not leaning back, throwing his hips as far forward as he can. All right, that's another way that you can injure your back. So he's just standing up to where he is straight up and down. All right, good. So from there, if you do not have access to a barbell, but you do have some dumbbells, you can do the same thing. It's the same form. You're gonna have the weight right at the middle of your feet, and you can do them that way. Another type of deadlift is called the Romanian deadlift. This one more isolates the hamstrings. Okay, so for these, he's going to have the weight just right on his thighs. He's going to slightly bend the knees, and then all he's going to do is bend at the waist until he feels a good pull in that hamstring, and then he's going to stand back up. That weight will pull you down a little further to where you get a really good stretch in that hamstring. You can use this as almost as a recovery if you would like as well to kind of lengthen the hamstrings. All right, again, he's got a great flat back. He's got really good posture. And he's not getting out on his toes. He's staying right, nice and balanced on the middle of his foot. All right, the last thing is the band deadlift. If you do not have access to any of this equipment, you have a band. What you're going to do is, again, you're going to stand on the bands. You're going to be a little bit more narrow. If you have a thicker band, you can go narrow. If you have a thinner band that you need to have more resistance, you can spread your feet just a little bit to make it a little tighter. But again, he's going to grab the band, he's going to have really good form, and all he's going to do is stand up. He's got the back nice and flat. He's staying in the middle of his foot. He's not leaning forward. He's not driving those hips all the way up at the top. Staying nice and balanced. Okay? Again, for all of these, if you have proper form, the chance of injury is very much decreased. You can hurt yourself in deadlift, so practicing proper form is essential. Again, we hope to see you guys soon. And when we get back in the gym, if you have any questions on any kind of form, feel free to grab one of our exercise specialists. Stay safe. We hope to see you soon.